Greetings, everyone. Well, couldn't resist one more trip to, to do a little bit of horror movie shopping for the season. Yeah, so swung by Best Buy and found one thing there. Swung by HMV, found a whole bunch of things there. Yeah. So, anyway, Halloween horror update. Blu-rays today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. All right, starting off here. This is one I picked up from Best Buy. This is a movie I've actually never owned in any form, on any format ever. I have seen it many moons ago, probably not since the days of VHS, but picked up the 25th anniversary edition of Edward Scissorhands. Now, this is the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Digital copy code there. So if we open it up, take a look inside. Very nice artwork there. Get all the shrubs, and there we go. You can see the inside properly there. Very, very nice. Yeah, so pretty cool. I thought this would be a nice little addition to the to the collection. But I kind of think of Tim Burton as Halloween all the time. I mean, his visual style to me is very much like an Edward Gorey picture come to life. I mean, it's such a cool look to his work, and Edward Scissorhands is definitely no exception to that. Next up, this is one that actually Styled Man and Skinslip highly recommended to me. They said, yeah, if you like haunted house movies, you got to check this one out. Fairly new one. I actually found this, I saw this at Best Buy, but they only had the DVD for some reason. They didn't have the Blu-ray. And then I actually found the Blu-ray at Walmart, of all places. So the one I'm talking about is We Are Still Here. Yes. Quite a creepy looking movie. Now, I should mention also it actually has a reversible cover, so there's actually an alternate cover on the back as well. So both quite different. Very cool indeed. I might just, I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. I might just stick with the sort of white and red themed cover. But and in a clear Blu-ray case, which is kind of cool as well. You don't see those very often. The only other one I can think of actually that I have in this type of case would be Ender's Game, which is very cool. Now, one of the things I actively sought out today was this, because I have waited so long for this particular movie to get a proper Blu-ray release. There was a release a few years back, but it had some issues with the transfer. Oh my god, just yawning up a storm here. Some issues with the transfer and was kind of lacking in extras. I only had one cut of the movie. There's multiple cuts of this movie. I'm, of course, talking about the third entry into the Evil Dead saga, Army of Darkness. So this is the Scream Factory Collector's Edition. And the one thing that's really cool about this is it actually includes no less than 4 cuts of the movie. So you've got the original theatrical version, you've got the international cut, you've got the television cut, and you have the director's cut. The only one of those that is, holy Moses, that is not in high definition is the television cut. It is a 4:3 standard definition cut. So check this out. This is actually a 3-disc edition. This is probably the single most deluxe Scream Factory single release I've ever owned. Most of the others are just one disc. But yeah, pretty cool. And there's a whole pile of extras on here too. And of course, being the collector's edition, we'll actually just do this right now. Actually spin the cover around. And then This is how new this is. I only just got this today. So, pretty cool stuff. Well, I guess by the time you're seeing this, it will be yesterday. But, alrighty, hold on a second. Just trying to straighten it a little bit here, because I'm anal that way. There we go. And there's the original poster art right there. And slightly different back. Very cool, very cool. The only thing I kind of have a complaint about is where the cutout is for the UPC. It's just almost perfectly in line with the upper edge of the plastic, and it keeps catching on it, and that's annoying. Don't like that. Don't like that. Alright, next up, a few more Scream Factory titles. Just for the record here, if you want to know which editions of Evil Dead to get, these are the ones you want. These are the ones here. We want this edition of Evil Dead, basically the only, I think it's the only one that's on Blu-ray. There was an alternate edition of this that had an additional disc, but as far as I know, all the extras on there I already have on the Ultimate Edition DVD. And then we have the 25th anniversary edition of Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness, the Scream Factory release. Don't bother with the Screwhead edition, which came out a few years ago. That's the one that that had some issues. And to my knowledge, all the extras from that are on here. And for God's sake, will you stop catching on that thing? It's really annoying. Alrighty, so carrying on. I picked up the first two of this series a while ago. Kept going back to HMV, seeing if they had the third one. Finally, went back today, saw they still only had the first two on the shelf. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to ask. Maybe they got one hiding in the back somewhere. And lo and behold, they did. They actually had the third one. So now finally, the set is complete with Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. So there you go. So I now have the entire Sleepaway Camp saga. If we, oops, hold on a second. This is, again, is a collector's edition. So we'll just, so we got lots of extras on there too. So we'll just spin ye old artwork around. There we go. So I have not watched the second or third ones yet. I did enjoy the first one though, and I will probably do a review of it at some point. Actually, I'll probably do a review of the trilogy just as a whole. Just kind of do them all in one. But there we go. And there's the original poster art right there. Very cool indeed. Yeah, hold on a second. Alright. So there we go. So the Sleepaway Camp saga is complete. If you're at all curious as to how the others look, well, we'll just take a quick peek here. And you can see all three of them. There you go. Ta-da! The entire saga of Sleepaway Camp. Very good stuff indeed. Well, I don't know if it's very good stuff actually, but I enjoyed the first one anyway. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up, we got a couple more. From Shout Factory. This is one I've been wanting to check out since I saw the trailer on another Scream Factory release. I picked up Without Warning, which is basically about malicious alien come to kill us all. Looks pretty cool. And take a look inside. We got DVD and Blu-ray. And this one actually does have a reversible cover as well. I'm not going to bother taking it out, but you can see the sort of an alternate title. It Came Without Warning. Oh. Gotta love premature ejaculation. It came without warning, and she was very unsatisfied and disappointed. I wondered why she dated him in the first place. Will you stop catching on this? God, there's been a few other releases like that too, where it's just aligned ever so slightly that it keeps on catching. Anyway, and then last but most certainly not least, this is just kind of, well, I mean, most of the Scream Factory titles are blind buys for me. This was no exception. It just sounded like Kind of a fun one. From 1989, we've got I, Madman. Yes, there you go. So it just kind of looked like fun. And this one also actually has a reversible cover. You can sort of see there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, cool. And that's pretty much it. So there you go. It's kind of funny how the Halloween quests go. In this case, I kept on looking for those re-releases of the the budget titles with the art cards. Didn't see any. More's the pity. Still didn't see any around. Actually, I went to Walmart today, and their Halloween section is already being torn down and making way for Christmas. It's like, come on. It was like this being recorded on the 30th, so it's like on October 30th, they're already just destroying everything, and like, here comes Christmas. Fuck. I hate how Halloween just like gets immediately discarded like that. Give it a bit of time. Like I'd say give it at least a week. Give it to the end of the first week of November. Have your big clearance sale on Halloween. Like, make a big event of that. I'd be all over that shit, man. I would save up for that for like the week after Halloween. I mean, you still get that, but I mean, it would be nice if it was more of an event, like the post-Halloween. Call it the post-mortem sale or something. I don't know. I just think it's a missed opportunity that they get so focused on, like, we gotta get Christmas going as soon as humanly possible. I mean, I see Christmas stuff coming out like in fucking August. Like, seriously? Really? Come on. Like, that's ridiculous. I just don't get it. Like, I mean, for me and a lot of my friends, Halloween is a bigger holiday than Christmas in a lot of ways. In terms of being an event and like a month-long celebration and such. Speaking of which, I should mention, biggest apologies that there haven't been more Halloween videos this month. Big plans that just never came to fruition. I actually still have much of the Halloween decorations put up from last year. They just need a bit of they just need to tidy in that corner there. So here's what the sort of tentative plan is. Because October was something of a bust, and just circumstance. It was the same for Stout Man and Skin Slip, and a lot of my friends just had a really rough month this past month, and it looks like things will be looking up for November. So the tentative plan here is I'm still going to do a bunch of horror movie reviews. I'm still going to call it Halloween 2015. They just won't all be crammed into today. They'll be over the course of November. So there will be some stuff coming. It's just going to be after Halloween, obviously, because, well, I got to focus on Halloween-y things. I mean, Rosie and I are obviously going out trick-or-treating. She wants to check out, there's a local haunt that some people do here every year, basically a haunted house. Well, I did actually last year or a couple years ago. We did that thing where Rosie and I went and checked out the building that they do the haunted houses in. Yeah, well, that's basically where it is. So it's at that park, and then they have that building, looks like a big dungeon. And every year they do a different kind of themed haunt there. So we wanted to check it out. This year they're doing one called The Facility, which is all about evil experiments gone horribly wrong and stuff like that. So Rose really wants to check it out. So I'm going to possibly, we might go. I don't know. We went to the one last year, and it scared the bejesus out of her. But it really made an impression. Like, she keeps talking about it, like, all the time, that she went to that one last year, and she really enjoyed it. So she's really dying to go to this one. So I'm going to have to check the budget and see if it's feasible. I don't think it's that much, but I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. What else? Then, of course, we're doing trick-or-treating, and then tomorrow night will, of course, be the special Halloween edition of Saturday Night Insanity, so we'll probably be talking about horror movies and stuff a lot. I'll probably show this stuff, even though I just showed it here. And then after that, I'm thinking of maybe doing another Twitch session, starting a new game of some kind. So, But for now, I need to get to freaking bed. Alrighty, just like to take a moment to thank my Patreon sponsors. Big thanks, Patreon sponsors. Thank you very much, Patreon sponsors. Special big thanks to my two highest level sponsors, namely Kyle Pellegrini and Get Your Gorgeous On, the awesome e-mag maintained by Michelle O'Toole and Simon Hedger. So thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate the support. And thanks to everyone else who's supporting me on Patreon as well. I really appreciate that. Every dollar helps and goes towards allowing me to do more for you. A lot of the issues that I have that prevent me from doing videos on a more regular basis are just, financial and time related. Sometimes it's just not the time or energy to do it just because of all the other stuff going on in my life. So with, Patreon support increasing, it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to do as much other stuff to, sort of keep things going. And it just allows me a little bit more freedom to do more content for you to enjoy. And hopefully more variety of content as well. I'm trying to do more of the game streaming now because I haven't done that for a long time. And more update videos, obviously adding more stuff to the collection. And hoping to get back to, doing disambiguations as well. It's got the Doctor Who one going and stuff like that. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Till then, happy Halloween. And, Thanks for watching, and sayonara.